All right, guys. I know you'll be wondering why I've got such title that I've never had breakfast in the last 2 years. Yes, that's really surprising, isn't it? But that's okay. My morning routine here, or our morning routine here, is absolutely different from what you have where you are. Like I said, this is my beautiful, lonely water part. Everything is automatically unique to me. Yes, as you can see, we've just woken up for the very first time. That's at 7 a.m. in the morning, and I quickly rushed to the kitchen to make my little boy a cup of tea after he used the restroom, and I did same. So here in the kitchen, I'm making him a quick cup of tea. Yes. Yeah, this has basically been our routine for over a period of time. Yeah. Yeah, though sometimes we wake up earlier than this time. It could be 6:30 a.m., it could be 7:30 or 8 a.m. It all depends. If my husband is doing a night shift, usually he finishes at 7:30 in the morning, coming home at 7:40. So I would wake up 7:20, just to give my boy a cup of tea and then make his breakfast for him. Yes, before he comes back, and we could stay awake for like 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes, and then we retire to bed. Though it's totally different this morning because he's not on a night duty. Yeah. So my boy would basically have this tea without bread or biscuits. That's how he loves it. He's just like me because I don't have tea with anything if ever I want to have tea, you know. So he's done having his tea now, and definitely we are going to be retiring back to sleep at about 15 minutes past 7. We're going back to bed. Kai, who does that in the world? But this is just peculiar to my family. I don't know about other families here, you know. All right, we are finally up and it's 12 noon already. Sometimes we wake up something about 12:30 or 1 o'clock. When I said this is my beautiful lonely water part, you thought I was joking. It's totally different from where you are. Yeah. Good morning, peeps. This is not my real face. You say good morning, Mom. Good morning. How are you? Yeah. Did you sleep well? You didn't sleep well. Alright guys, it's a beautiful new day, though it's already 12 noon here, but then I'll be using morning because this is our own morning. Yes, it's 12 noon, past 12 noon currently, but this is about the time I start my morning routine, so do not be surprised when I said I'm making breakfast by 12 o'clock. I know it's gonna be strange, but that's alright. Okay, my name is Chinyere and my channel's name is Chief Friend Jonah. I am a mom vlogger based here in Saudi Arabia, in case you are joining me for the first time, and thank you to my old subscribers for always being here for me. And please do not forget that this is a collaboration video with Promise Breeze. Yes, she's a Nigerian based in Italy. She's a mom vlogger. She also does cooking and lifestyle. So please, as you're finishing to watch my content, quickly rush over to hers to support her. I'll be leaving the link to her channel in my description section, so please get down to her channel after this, subscribe to her channel, leave a comment, and stay connected for more beautiful contents. Yeah, so let's get started with the morning routine. Thank you. Right, so I am starting with this unfinished business last night. I soaked these granules, salted them, but then I wasn't able to fry it. So I'm going to pack them up, so that to create space for my work this morning or noon, whichever one. Yeah, so I'm also going to be, stacking the dishes or packing up the dishes. I washed them last night, but then I wasn't able to like stack them in the cabinet last night. So I'm just doing that this morning, so that I would create space for my cooking, preparing breakfast, and whatever I've got to do for the day, because I don't like that place busy whenever I want to start making any meal at all. I need space. Yeah. Yeah, so basically, we don't usually dine together at times, especially days like this, So I'm going to be making breakfast for our little boy. I'm going to be making him oats for him to drink for the morning. Yes, before ever I go on to do ours. So this is just the first step, and he's here showing me something in his tablet. Our teaching and learning has already started beforehand. Yeah. So I would just use this opportunity to tell you why I haven't been able to have breakfast in the last 2 years. As you can see, the time we woke up and the time we had to wake up for the second time, it's simply because of our routine here is totally different from every other person's own. Yes, because in the regular world or secular world, people would wake up around 5:30, 6 a.m., to start their activities for the day, preparing the children for school and work if you are working and all that. But ours here is totally different. I've got no business going out of this house after this moment. I'm not thinking of school runs. I'm not thinking of going to church, party, going to shop, because you're not buying anything in the morning or daytimes here. Yes, the shops are usually closed apart from one of them, shop 24, that is always on. So basically, I don't have anything to say I'm going out there to do in the morning. So why would I jump out of bed early morning? I was doing that when we were new here. But after about 2 months, I found out that the day had started becoming so long, for it to finish. And it was so boring and really disturbing. So I decided to like, and it was during winter time when we came in December time 2018. So I was like, instead, it's better we start waking up late. Though, particularly, we don't go to bed on time. Just like last night, I went to bed at 3:30 a.m. You might be wondering if my boy equally went to bed at the same time. He went earlier at 2 o'clock, though sometimes he could stay up till 3 o'clock. Our routine here is different. Even my husband's work schedule, when he does afternoon, he comes back at 12 midnight, and he definitely has to like freshen up, have something, and then relax before ever going to bed. So by the time we finish that, it's already something 2 o'clock or 1:30, and lately, so that's why we don't usually wake up here in the morning, particularly because we have no business running errands to anywhere. No visiting, you are not visiting anybody, no one is visiting you, you're not thinking of, I don't know, no nothing. So what's the essence of rushing out of bed in the morning? So that's just the reason. And I can't just wake up that early, eat, and go back to bed. No, I don't fancy that. Right, so right now my husband's breakfast is next. I'm making him sandwich or sandwich, whichever one you call it, British English, American English, good and fine. Yes, this is the cream I made here. It's partly vegan, lands from in this world. If you don't have her, please check her out. Yes, she makes lots of beautiful content, mind blowing content. Yeah, so I made this here at home, no oil, no blah blah blah. Maybe someday when I start doing cooking videos, I will show you how I make all this at home. Thanks to In This World for inspiring me to start making so many of these things at home. So I don't know how you like your sandwich. Do you like it hot, as in a little bit warm or cold? I like it slightly hot because totally all of this came out of the fridge and they are very cold. So that's why I like putting it in the grill to heat it up a little bit, you know, so that it tastes okay for him. I'm not having this anyway. Yeah, so that's just it for him. Okay, so up next is mine. Yes, I'm about having my most favorite breakfast. I can have it anytime, any day. That's oats, overnight oats. I just love it. I don't know why. And I love it cold. Though I would just warm up a little bit of milk, add to it. Yeah, but it still feels that cold. I don't just like it very cold. I don't like it that warm. Yes, so that's what I'm having at the moment. So everyone's breakfast is done. And right now it's 1:15 p.m. in the afternoon. That's when I'm having my breakfast. Is this still breakfast? No. And it's no longer brunch either. This is lunch. Lunch. We could call it lunch. That's exactly what it is. But the content of my bowl or my plate is breakfast. Well, I can't help it. That has been the situation I found myself here. Yes, I can assure you that all through today, tomorrow, next, I'm not going out because I did the big shopping last night. So there's no need for me to go out there, and I'm not even expecting any visitor of any kind, We are not thinking of going to church, going to party, going to anywhere. Nah, nah, nah. So that's just that. As you can see, just that it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So before you know it, it's evening. We're just killing time, passing time. And I sincerely appreciate YouTube as me being a content creator because it helps me a lot. Now look at my child. After once this his tablet goes off, he goes straight to the computer, to start watching cartoons, though educational ones that I've just introduced to him because I'm equally homeschooling him and all that. But we still feel so much boredom. It's boring, honestly, I must confess. But to God be the glory. We are just keeping faith and staying strong that it will all end in praise someday. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your constant support. Thank you for supporting me to grow in this part of the world. I sincerely appreciate all that. So please do not forget to visit Promise Breeze channel. Check the link in the description. Visit her channel, support her, subscribe to her channel, and let her know that you came from me. Okay, that would be really nice. So I sincerely appreciate your time. See you again in my next video while I finish up tidying the kitchen for the next possibly dinner or whatever.